How's it going, guys? Happy October 27th and welcome to my 31 Days of Halloween Marathon. Man, do I have a treat for you today, because I will be reviewing one of my favorite Halloween movies of all time. No, it's not Trick or Treat, that's one of my favorites, and no, it is not John Carpenter's Halloween, which is another one of my favorites, but definitely this is my top 3 favorite Halloween movie of all time. You may have not heard of it because not a lot of people have heard of this film. I think it is very underrated and you all need to go check out right now. The film is called Satan's Little Helper. The cover might seem familiar to you, the title, whatever it is, but the point is you probably have heard of this movie but never actually watched it. So I am highly suggesting you guys check this movie out as soon as possible. I've had this movie for years now. Like, I've had it for years. I bought it for $1.99 at Kmart. It was just kind of sitting there, and I was looking at it like, this looks pretty interesting, so I bought it. And it's one of my favorite Halloween movies. Like, I have to watch this every Halloween. It's a tradition. Basically, Satan's Little Helper, it's kind of like a dark comedy, as you can see right here. You have like a guy in a mask. He's like grinning evilly. I love that front cover. It's one of my favorite covers, Halloween covers. But yeah, so basically this film's about a kid. This kid, his name is Douglas, and he is 9 years old apparently. And Douglas is obsessed with this game called Satan's Little Helper, where the game involves like him helping out Satan, like killing people, innocent people, because that's what the devil does. And you know, it's like he plays as like his little helper in the game. What he is, he's like obsessed with that game, so he decides to dress up as Satan's Little Helper for Halloween, and you know, this boy is so naive, and he's just so into the game that he really thinks that, like, let me explain. So here's what happens. The film opens up with him playing his game in the car, and his mom driving to pick his older sister up, and her boyfriend, who she surprisingly brings, and Douglas does not like his older sister's boyfriend. He doesn't like him. And he wants to kill him. I know he kind of says that just to say it, but you know, he's just a kid. Again, he's naive. You gotta remember that. But yeah, the four of them actually go home, and it's Halloween Day. I forgot to mention that, but he's all dressed up in his costume already, and he decides to go out for a little while, and he actually sees like this guy. It's this guy right here, who he does not have a name. His name is Satan in the film. That's his actual name, and Satan is he's actually a serial killer. So he like it opens up with him like killing somebody in the front yard, and Douglas kind of goes up to him thinking it's Satan from the game he's obsessed with. So he's thinking that he's his little helper. So what he does is he goes up to the serial killer disguised as Satan and says, "Can I be your little helper?" And you know, Satan nods yes. So basically the movie follows these two people. This boy has no idea what's going on, and he has no idea that he is killing all these people, but the rest of the movie is pretty hilarious. I guess you could tell where it's going towards. So it's basically him, and the little boy becomes like kind of like a pawn to the serial killer, and you know, he kind of helps him out, and they go out and they start killing people on Halloween, and it's very funny. Like, it is very funny if you have a dark sense of humor, that is. If you don't, then you're gonna find this movie kind of offensive. They do really messed up stuff, like run over pregnant ladies with shopping carts and stuff like that, and they poison kids with like candy and stuff. Stuff like that. I mean, it's all very, very like dark humorous, but I love it. It is honestly one of my favorite Halloween films of all time. I do have to say though, I did not like the third act of this film. That's where it kind of went downhill for me. I really never liked it, but I mean, I still like the movie overall, and I think it is very good. It's just that when the third act starts, that's when it kind of goes downhill, but I mean, other than that, Satan's Little Helper, I love everything about this film. I mean, you know, of course the acting, everything about this film is cheesy. It is very gory, like there's intestines being ripped out and stuff like that. All that good stuff, people being hung, people being stabbed. You're going to have a lot of that in this film. It is great, so please check this movie out. You'll laugh till you die. That's the tagline. You'll laugh till you die. And I do agree. It's a very good film, and just so you guys can see like what the disc and stuff looks like in here. I don't know if you guys have like this little slip thing right here, but that's pretty cool. But yeah, guys, Satan's Little Helper. Can't express enough how much I love this film. overall, I'm going to give this film a 4.5 pumpkins out of 5. I did love it that much. If you guys have seen this movie, then you know what I'm talking about. You know where I'm going for, but you probably don't love it as much as I do because, again, I've known this movie for years. I've had it for years, and, you know, I might like it a lot more than you guys do for those of you who have seen it, but, still, like, if you haven't seen it, please do check it out, especially, like, around Halloween time. Don't watch it during Christmas or something like that, because then that'd be pointless. Watch it during Halloween. Alright guys, that is it for this review. Definitely check this movie out, one of my favorites. It's okay, the movie was like a buck at Kmart. Anyways, so, thank you for watching this review. I'm Jacob Palacio. Don't forget to check out my other reviews, and I will see you guys later.